this is 4.1 in your packet. You were supposed to do this on May 4th, but I'm going to show you how I got these 3 answers. So I'm going to use a blank one, and we are going to now use hundreds. So it's going to start at 641, and this one is addition, so we're going to start on this end, and then you're going to add the bottom one. So remember that now we're going to be doing 100, so the jumps are going to be even bigger. So we have 200, so I'm going to make big jumps. So that's 100 and another 100. So there's my 200. And now I'm going to do 2 10s, so they're going to be little smaller, but not too small. So 1 10, 2 10, and then 7 ones. So 641 plus 100 is 741, plus 100 is 841. Now we're changing it to 10s, so it's 851, and then another 10, 861, plus 7, it's 868. And as you can see, that's what I got on your packet. So we start at 556, and I'm going to add 100, which would be 656, and then 2 10s, which would be 666, 676, and then 4 ones, which would be 680. And for the next one, we start at 109 plus 400, so 100, 200, 300, 400. Three 10s and 2 ones. So we got 209, 309, 409, 509. Now we're changing it to 10s. So 519, and another 10, 529 plus another 10, 539 plus 2, 540, and then 541. So it's 541, which is what I got on your packet. So I'm going to do one more on this one so that you can see it. And you don't have to put the hundreds here. To me, it helps me understand. You could do it all at once. You can go slow and do them one at a time. You could even do hundreds blocks, 10s, and 1s. Just remember what you're jumping. So 406 plus 100 is 506. And then we're going to have 6. And you can either count them by 10s or you can do plus 60. So I can see that this is going to be 566 and 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to count them. 567, 568, 569, 570, 571, 572, 573. That would be 573. And then I want you to try with the rest. So big jumps are your hundreds, medium are your 10s, small are your 1s. Here's 4.2 in your packet. So as you can see, I did this one for you so you can see it as an example, but I'm going to show it to you here. So 220 I'm going to draw. So we have hundreds are squares, 10 sticks, and 0 ones. And I'm gonna write 220, so I know that's up top. And 609, I'm gonna put at the bottom. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 0 tens, and 9 ones. And I'm gonna add them together. So I have 9 ones, I have 2 tens, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hundreds. So I have 829. So 220 plus 609 equals 829. So for this one, so 336, I'm gonna draw the top, so 100, 200, 300. Those are my hundreds. 10, 20, 30, those are my tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those are my ones. Now I'm gonna put 110 at the bottom. 100, 110, and 0 ones. And I'm gonna add them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones, 10, 20, 30, 40. I have 4 tens, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 hundreds. So I have 446. Remember to start in the ones place when you're adding. Always start with the ones. So I'm gonna leave these ones for you to do. So here's 4.3, the packet that I created for you. So here's an example, and I'm going to show you this example. And this is why you're going to see that you should always start with the ones. Always start in the ones place. So first, I'm going to write my numbers. So 518, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, because there's 5 hundreds, 110, and 8 ones. And then 164 has 100, 6 tens, and 4 ones. And now I'm going to count them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12. But I want them to only be ones over here. So I'm going to cross them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This group of 10, I just created another 10. So I'm going to put my 10 over here. And now I only have 2 tens. But now I have an extra 10 here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tens now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundreds. So I had 12 ones, but I took this 10 away and put it over here. So I'll show you this one. So 405 plus 376, 100, 200, 300, 400, 0 tens, but 5 ones. And then 300, 70, and 6. And I can see that I have 5 here and 5 here, so this makes a 10. So I had 11, but I now have 1. And then here, I had 7, but now I have 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 781. So you could do it where it's 770 and 11, and then you would know that this would also be 81. But 781. So 4.4 is very similar to 4.3, except now we're going to be working with those tens and making hundreds, because 10 ones equals a 10, but 10 tens equals 100. So we're going to work with that. So I already did this one for you, as you can see, but I'm going to show you how I did it here. So 346 plus 483, and I'm going to show you both ways on this one. That's 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 10, or 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3. So we have 6 plus 3, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to show you both ways, like I said. So I'm going to put expanded form on the bottom. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. But I know that 10 of these, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equals 100. So I'm going to put that up here. So now I have 2 10s left, or that 20 left. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 800. So what I did was I brought this 100 over here, which made 900. So it would be 900. Oops. I had 7. That's what it was. So 829. And now I'll show you over here. 539 is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 0 ones. So as of right now, I have 9 ones, 110, 700. So what I want is to move this 100 over here. So we have 9, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It's going to go here. So I have 1 left, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hundreds left. So it's 819. And as you can see, if I did it expanded form, I still would have gotten 819, or yeah, 819. So now 4.5 is a mixture of all 3. So if you need to regroup to make 10 10s into a 10, or if you need to have 10 10s to make 100, this is how you would do it. And I'm gonna show you how to do this first one and get over here. So we have 500, 90, 7, and 200, 94. So I'm gonna just do it expanded form down here so you can see. So I have 11, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, and 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. If you were to add all of those up, you'll get a number, but I'm going to change it. So I have 10 here, so I'm going to cross that out and make that come here. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've made 100, and I have 9 10s. Oops. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 891. Because I captured 10 ones, so I made a 10 here. And then 10 10s equals 100, so I put that here. And if I would have added them, 11 plus 81 would have been 91. And then bring that 100 over here, and it would be 891. So on this one, I'm going to show you again. So 3 hundreds, 4 10s, and 6 ones. And then this one has 4 hundreds, 6 tens, and 8 ones. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm doing expanded form on the bottom. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. So I can see I have 14 here. I'll cross out 10. And then I know that that will go here. Should create a 10. So I have 4 left. And then 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go here for a new 100. And I have 1 left. And now I have 800. So it's 814. So I have my 14 here. And I know 100 plus 700 is 800, so it's 814. I like to use expanded form with the blocks. It helps me double check my work. And it might be easier for you to understand how to do it with expanded form. It's up to you. I did not use expanded form on your example because I want you to see that 10 ones equals a 10 and 10 tens equals 100. And the last math page I have is 4.6. It's just like 3-digit addition, except this one is subtraction. So instead of starting at this end, you're going to start on this end and go backwards. And I'll show you over here. So 400, it's in 1, it's drawn over here, and you're gonna go backwards 3 large jumps. And each one is gonna be minus 100. And 400 minus 100 is 301, minus 100 is 201, minus 100 is 101. And then we gotta do our tens. Something like minus 40, but I can go backwards each time. So we have 91, 81, 71, 61, and then minus 9. And 61 minus 9, if you can't do it in your head, you can count. So 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. So the answer is 52. And then the next one, 383, you start at the top, and then you're going to subtract 361. So that's 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then 1. Minus 300, minus 60, minus 1. So 300, 283, 183, 83, 83 minus 60 is 23, 23 minus 1 is 22. There are many ways to do it. The first one, I broke it down for the hundreds. You can break down the whole thing by tens, by ones. You can do it like this one where I did the 300, the 60, and the 1. So this one I will show you, which I did not do on your page, but I will do it completely broken down. So we have 742 minus 200. So large jumps. So minus 100, minus 100. So that's together is minus 200. So that's 642 for the first jump and 542 for the second jump. Then we have tens. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Together that's 60. But like I said, I'm going to break it down. Minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. So 542, 532, 522, 512, 502. Ooh, this one's going to be hard. So now I got to think. 502 minus 10. That's going to be 492. Minus 10 is 482. And then minus 1. So 481. So it's 481.
lose 5 points. How many points do I have? I have 14 points, but I lose 5. Subtract the numbers in the ones place first. Wait, how do you subtract 4 minus 5? You can't subtract a larger number from a smaller number. How do you regroup with subtraction? When you regroup, you gather 10 ones cubes and trade them for a tens rod. You can also take a tens rod and trade it for 10 ones cubes. You can borrow a 10 from the tens place and turn it into 10 ones. Now we have 14 ones and we can subtract 5 ones. And we're left with 9 ones. So 14 minus 5 is equal to 9. The soccer team has 45 raffle tickets to sell. They've sold 8 so far. How many do they have left to sell? Subtract 45 minus 8 to find the answer. Subtract the ones place first. It's not possible to take 8 away from 5, so we have to regroup. We can borrow one 10 and turn it into 10 ones. Now we have 15 ones, and we can subtract 8 ones. That's equal to 7. Now subtract the numbers in the tens place. We had 4 tens, but we regrouped one 10. So there are 3 tens. 45 minus 8 is equal to 37. A store has 62 robot toys. It sells 9 of them. How many are left? Subtract to solve. Subtract the ones place first. Borrow one 10 and regroup it into 10 ones. Now subtract the ones place. What is 12 minus 9? 3. Now subtract the tens place. We had 6 tens, but we regrouped one 10. So there are 5 tens. 62 minus 9 is equal to 53. Sometimes you won't have counters to help you regroup. How do you regroup with subtraction without counters? Grandpa bakes 24 cookies. Moby eats 7 cookies. How many are left? Subtract 24 minus 7 to solve. Since you have to borrow a 10, cross out the tens place and subtract one 10. Then regroup and add 10 to the ones place. What is 14 minus 7? 7. Now subtract the tens place. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So 24 minus 7 is equal to 17. When you subtract without counters, it's easier to write the sentence up and down. But always make sure you line up the places correctly. First, subtract the numbers in the ones place. Since you have to borrow a 10, cross out the tens place and subtract one 10. Then regroup and add 10 to the ones place. What is 11 minus 6? 5. Now subtract the tens place. 8 minus 0 is equal to 8. So 91 minus 6 is equal to 85. You can use addition to check your answer. What is 85 plus 6? 91. I know my answer is correct because the numbers match up. It's always a good idea to check your work. You won? But you have fewer points than me. Wait a minute, that spot wasn't there before. 7 times. I jump roped 6 times. How many times did we jump rope together? Add the numbers to find the total. What is 7 plus 6? To solve this number sentence, we have to regroup. Sometimes when you add small numbers, the answer is a 1-digit number. But when you add larger numbers, the answer can have 2 digits. You can't fit a 2-digit number in the ones place, so you have to regroup. How do you regroup with addition? Let's see. We want to add 7 plus 6. The number 7 has 7 ones. The number 6 has 6 ones. To add 6 and 7, count all the cubes. It's easier if you trade in 10 cubes for 1 tens rod. There's 1 tens rod and 3 ones cubes. So 7 plus 6 is equal to 13. When you regroup, you gather ones into groups of tens. How many jumping jacks did you do, Moby? Wow, you did 26, and I did 9. How many did we do together? The number 26 has 2 tens and 6 ones. The number 9 has 9 ones. To add 26 and 9, regroup the ones. Trade 10 ones for 1 10 rod. There are 5 ones and 3 tens. So 26 plus 9 is equal to 35. Let's see. You did 44 squats, and I did 7. How many did we do together? The number 44 has 4 tens and 4 ones. The number 7 has 7 ones. To add 44 and 7, regroup the ones. Trade 10 ones for 1 10. So 44 plus 7 is equal to 51. How can you regroup with addition using pencil and paper? Good job, Moby. How many twists did you do? How many did we do together? Regroup the ones to make another 10. There's 3 ones and 2 tens. So 15 plus 8 is equal to 23. Let's see. How many lunges did we do together? When you write down a number sentence, make sure you line up the ones and the tens column. If you don't line them up properly, you'll get the wrong answer. First, add up the ones column. What is 9 plus 5? It's 14, which is the same as 1 10 and 4 ones. So, put the 4 in the ones column, then carry 1 10 to the tens column. I like to write it above. Then add the tens column. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So 19 plus 5 is equal to 24. What is 54 plus 7? Add the ones column first. I know that 7 plus 4 is equal to 11. So I put 1 in the ones place. Then I carry 1 over to the tens place. Then I add the tens column. I know that 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. So 54 plus 7 is equal to 61. I'm exhausted from all this exercising, Moby. Aren't you tired?